Alright, take 4 of this video because no takes have worked before. Tried filming this just normally on my phone, not a YouTube direct upload, and it didn't work to upload from my camera or from my phone to YouTube. There's an issue with the YouNow live broadcast, and there's an issue with the take of this that I just did. And considering it's about at 8:15 and I still need to make dinner even though I'm not that hungry, we're going to blitz through this video. So I am sorry if I am hard to understand, but I'm also not that sorry. So, recent purchases, catching up because I haven't talked with you guys in like a month. It feels like actually about a month and a half. So, we are going to blitz through everything that I have gotten, one of which you can see, and just my thoughts on them. So, Titan's Return Wheelie. He has gotten so much flack. People love this mode, but then there's the whole thing with the alt mode not tapping in and being just kind of a floppy mess and not really staying together and just crumpling in your hand. I like him in spite of that. I honestly really legitimately like this wheelie. He's going to be my definitive classics wheelie. So if you can deal with a slightly crumply alt mode, he's worth the $10. But he doesn't win the wave by any means. Really quickly, and this is coming from somebody who doesn't read the comics, get this Rewind figure. He is just amazing. He is so fucking good. I can't really describe why I like him because I don't read the comics. But this is just a really fun figure and has 3 really good modes. So, yeah, definitely get Rewind. He is so worth like just under $10? Or maybe like 10 and change after tax that he is here in the US. So yeah, definitely get Rewind. He is just, oh god, so cool. So nicely done. Moving on up! Combiner Wars Groove. Got him off of a collector who lives in kind of northern-ish Maryland who mailed him to me for retail plus shipping, and totally worth it. Oh my gosh, love Groove as a standalone, which is why I haven't combined him with Defensor yet. If you are interested in Groove, don't get him for his current marked up price. That's just ridiculous in my opinion, even though he was a limited release. Get him for around $20. He's a love letter to Combiner Wars, while still being a Combiner Wars official release, to paraphrase something said by Evangelist in a recent episode of WTF at TFW. But yeah, Groove is really damn cool. Also, side note, sorry if it's hard to hear me, AC literally just kicked on. Anyhow, Groove, awesome. Moving on up, actually to the same level, I guess. I don't know what his voice is. Let's go with the knockoff. This is that $10 knockoff of Combiner Wars Power Glide that everybody has been talking about, and yeah, I agree with the consensus, it's awesome. Let's move on. Very cool. Definitely worth the $10 flat rate that you get. Oh my god. So nice. The connection here with the wings becoming the arms is a little bit loose on mine, but it's fine. I just don't. That doesn't bother me, to be completely honest. Let's do this so my burn mark on my arm doesn't show because I am a clumsy cook. Titan's Return, San Diego Comic-Con 2016, Brainstorm, aka the Better Paint Scheme. Really, Hasbro? The only other Brainstorm that you're going to give us from Titan's Return is going to be a Walgreens and online retail exclusive. Come on! For being a remold of Blur, the Bevy of Blue, hashtag Bevy of Blue, B-E-V-Y of Blue, that is Blur, Brainstorm is really freaking cool. I honestly really like this guy and I really like this mold. So when I open up Blur here in the next day or so, I'm going to even enjoy it more, I feel. But yeah, it's just a really nice, fun mold, fun figure. There's enough cues here for it to be Brainstorm for me. He won't be the definitive Brainstorm in my collection, at least the Classics range. That goes to the Generations one that we got, like, just last year, if not, like, last year, because I got him for Christmas. No. Got him for Christmas 2 years ago. So Christmas of, what would that have been, 2014 going into 2015. So, yeah. He's not the definitive Classics Brainstorm for me, but he's still really nice. and again, enough cues to make him Brainstorm. But if you don't think there are, you're not going to get him. You're going to hold out for Blur, or just get Blur. Did I show off Sentinel Prime? I don't think I did. Sentinel Prime, final shot of the customization that I've done. Boom, boom. Guns on either forearm. Center panel down there. Same thing on the forearm on this side, and you can't really see it because of the wing. But same thing on that side. The black there. The black on what becomes the front of the train. The silver on the outside of his shins because, well, he needed it for the spacecraft mode. And then the silver there on the wheels for the train. I don't know anything about the current iteration of Sentinel Prime, but I do know that I love this mold. So Astro Train is going to be quite fun when he comes out. Alright, wow, we breezed through that. So up until recently, that was the new stuff. We're going to do quick hits on everything but, obviously, Times Return 2, Times Return 2, Times Return Blur, hashtag Bevy of Blue, who I've already talked about. And yeah, so, Hardhead, literally just opened him up before filming this video. I am legitimately really impressed with him. He does have all similar issues to the other Times Return stuff, but I still quite like him. Very cool. Can't wait to fiddle around with him. He looks cool in a way that the other figures in this wave really, honestly, haven't, even though I still like them. So, yeah. I don't know. I like Hardhead, and I love the characterization that they give him in Times Return. So then, the Skull Cruncher, again, cool, but head's on a ball joint, which I like. And I like the transformation. I like the robot mode, even though the head sculpt is just weird. I feel like they could have done the mono visor, not the eyes, or just done the eyes better. But honestly, I take issue with how this tabs in because there's enough wiggling and it pops off. And what is it with like almost every Skull Cruncher and him having like completely forgettable, if any, heel spurs? There are none on Hasbro's version, which annoys the crap out of me because it gets him hard to stand, honestly. Especially once you have this and the gun on him. And yeah, I don't know, just what is it with Skull Cruncher and the lack of heel spurs? It's just something that really bugs me, and I feel like it's something that could be really easily worked around. Scourge, Times Return, minus the slight QC issue I have of this panel not really tapping in right there. Really legitimately cool. And I'm going to take the rest of this video, a chunk of the rest of it, to talk about something with, specifically, Scourge's Headmaster, if I can get him out, Fracas, or Fracas. The YouTube upload of this is not going to want to focus on the head, but literally, for the price of a Gundam marker, which is a couple of dollars at most, and that's 2 Gundam markers, so like $5, you can get a silver paint pen, Gundam marker or otherwise, paint the forearms like the Takara one, and you can get a black Sharpie or a black paint pen and paint the goatee, which is not painted on Hasbro's but is on Takara's. You've already done 2 of the paint apps that are different on Takara's from Hasbro's, and you've saved yourself money. I'm not trying to drive traffic away from Takara. By all means, if you like the overall look of Takara Scourge better, go for that version and make this one your sweep. But I'm honestly probably not going to be troop building this mold, so this is a good like G1 styled update to Scourge for me, because I never had G1 Scourge. Much like who did I say that? Much like Brainstorm, he's not going to be the definitive classic Scourge for me, just because I like the Generations Reveal Shield one that came out a few years back more, but this is still a legitimately really nicely done figure. And for everybody that's complaining about the head wobble in alt mode or robot mode bleh, for him, yeah, it's the way this connection works. There's nothing we can do about it. The head is just wobbly because this is a different style of connection than on the other deluxes so far. Even my Hardhead has a little bit of a wiggle waggle and wobble on the head. So, nothing we can really do about that. So, yeah. Anyhow, Scourge is cool. I like him. And that is this video. So thank you for watching, guys. Sorry for racing through it. Hopefully you guys could understand me. I'm Phoenix. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.